Judging others, asking and walking the narrow path. Matthew 7, 4-6, 7, 8, 12-14. In Matthew 7, Jesus delivers teachings that challenge our hearts and encourage us to live with greater wisdom and humility. From how we judge others to how we seek God, Jesus lays out a clear path for us to follow. In today's video, we'll dive into Matthew 7, 4, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 7, 12-14, three important teachings that will guide us in our walk with God. The dangers of judging others. Matthew 7, 4, 6. First, let's look at Matthew 7, 4, 6, where Jesus warns us about judging others. How can you say to your brother, "Let me take the speck out of your eye," when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Jesus challenges us to stop focusing on others' flaws when we have our own areas to work on. It's easy to point out the small problems in others, but Jesus reminds us to examine our own hearts first. When we are humble, self-aware, and willing to address our own shortcomings, we can then help others with love and gentleness. Jesus is calling us to be gracious, not judgmental. Ask and seek God's will. Matthew 7, verse 7, 8. Next, let's dive into Matthew 7, 7, 8, where Jesus teaches us the importance of asking, seeking, and knocking. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks, the door will be opened. Jesus invites us to ask God for what we need, seek His will, and knock on the door of His kingdom. This is an invitation to approach God with boldness and faith, knowing that He is generous and faithful to answer our prayers. God is not distant, He is near and ready to respond to those who earnestly seek Him. The golden rule and the narrow path. Matthew 7, 12-14. Finally, let's look at Matthew 7, 12-14, where Jesus calls us to live out the golden rule and warns about the narrow path. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. Jesus gives us the golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated. This is the essence of love and kindness in action. But He also challenges us with the truth that the road to eternal life is narrow and not many will walk it. The narrow path requires us to choose God's way over the world's distractions and temptations. It's a call to live counterculturally and follow Jesus faithfully. Key takeaways from Matthew 7, 4-6, 7-8, 12-14. What can we learn from these verses? Examine yourself first. Before judging others, address your own heart and struggles. Ask, seek, and knock. God is ready to answer our prayers and reveal His will when we seek Him earnestly. Live by the golden rule. Treat others with the same love and respect you desire. Walk the narrow path. Choose the way of Jesus, even when it's not the easy way, for it leads to eternal life. Call to action. How do you apply these teachings in your life? Are there areas where you need to stop judging others and start seeking God's will more intentionally? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if this video encouraged you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more biblical wisdom. See you in the next one.